Earlier, I grasped the sheer scale of the plastic pollution problem.
It's depressing, isn't it?
But could compostables, a type of biodegradable plastic often derived from plants, be the answer? To find out, I'm visiting a waste management centre in Essex. I'm hoping the General Manager, Darren Hodges, will know.
That's a lot of rubbish.
Thousands of tonnes a year.
How much of that is compostables, I wonder? Darren's agreed to show me how they process plastics on site.
So what's the gold? What should I be picking out for you?
Milk bottles, really good. That's great material to be recycled. Go for it, in it goes.
Another.
There you go.
And so do you want your biodegradable plastics to also land in this general recycling?
Biodegradable plastics can't really be handled as a recyclable material, unfortunately.
Right, so you don't want bioplastic in here?
Unfortunately, biodegradable plastics are a contaminant to the normal plastic bottles that get recycled.
So putting compostables in with plastics creates a headache in the complicated world of recycling.
I've got two examples of different types of plastic. One is biodegradable plastic made from plant, and the other is a traditional plastic.
They both look like plastic cups to me.
The only way visually to tell is to turn them upside down, and you can see it's written very small letters on the bottom.
I'm going to need a magnifying glass for this.
That there says PLA, and that little symbol says compostable. That symbol there says PP, meaning it's polypropylene.
So the one on the right is recyclable and the other one is compostable.
There's no way that your staff here could check every bit of plastic for that tiny little symbol.
No. If we were able to identify it, we would have to put it in the general waste anyway.
So if some recycling plants like this one can't process compostables, what should we be doing with them? To help break things down, I've come to Ilford to meet bioplastics expert Kevin O'Connor.
Morning.
Director of the Beacon SFI Bioeconomy Research Centre.
Compost heap, lovely. From what I know so far, I see on all of these items, compostable, makes me think that I can just go like that and that little plastic cup is going to compost.
And that might be true for some plastics, but for the vast majority of plastics, that's not going to happen. It actually won't biodegrade.
Really? So the majority of compostable plastic won't actually biodegrade on our home compost heaps either.
Compostable actually means industrially compostable, a large-scale industrial site that's going to break down the plastic rapidly.
So you're telling me, even though that says compostable, it doesn't mean what I think it means?
Yes, there is consumer confusion around labelling.
So how do the examples I've brought along fare?
So this box here says commercially compostable where accepted.
Some waste management facilities will be able to accept this material and they will compost it.
As it stands, less than half of the UK's waste management facilities have the right kind of composters to process compostables as food waste. Best check with your local authority.
What about... OK, now a lot of people use these. 100% compostable, made from renewable vegetable and biodegradable materials, suitable for home composting.
So that's an example of where you've got very clear labelling. It has met international standards and it will biodegrade.
Why isn't this material used more extensively?
It's opaque, and so maybe it's not suitable when you have your sandwich because you need to see through the plastic. Am I really getting a BLT or what am I getting?
Good for bins, bad for butties. Got it.
So, Kevin, what is the solution?
So we've been working on plastics like this to make it home compostable. We've taken PLA, which is non-home compostable, and we've mixed a small percentage of another plastic which is home compostable. And by adding that small percentage, it makes the PLA more vulnerable to microbial attack, and it starts to degrade under the home composting conditions.
Clever! Kevin and other manufacturers are producing more versatile plastics which can be thrown on a home composting heap.
And do you actually have any of your home compostable plastic with you?
I don't actually have any because we gave it to all the composters and they degraded all of it. So we've got to make a new batch.
Well, you best get cracking then, Kev.